Really good. Thank you for taking care of me. I love your favorite Somalian freeloader. Hey, thank you for your tax dollar. I'm eating really good. Thank you for taking care of me. I love you, Americans. You've been such a hospitality. Not hostility. You show us hospitality. That's good. We appreciate you. Because of your tax dollar, I get to eat 5 times a day. Before, it was 80 cents. They used to send us back in Africa, 80 cents. Now, I get this EBT card loaded each month with 400 to 500. The freeloader, your favorite freeloader. I'm enjoying myself. Enjoying this food. Taking vacation here. I'm in my free house provided for me by Enhan. So I'm enjoying myself. Please do not disturb me.
Brothers and sisters, I just won my free trip back to Somalia.
ICE has arrested more Somalians in Minneapolis for deportation after they committed fraud.
Families need relief. We need leaders who will invest in our neighbors, not attack them. The Somali community in Minnesota is a backbone of the state. We contribute to the economy, we serve our communities, we raise families, and we do it with pride. We move to communities in greater Minnesota that have been decimated by the bad practices of the big corporation interests. And big brings small local business, like here today, multi-generational income and help with restoration. I am saying this to say we are greater than fear, and to my Somali community, Iskasha Tomakufto, which means when people stand together, they do not fall. We will continue to show up for one another with courage. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, and I want to end with this. We're gonna do one more chant, and we're gonna have some great food. All right, you guys ready for that? All right, you're gonna say Manta Manta. Wa malim wene Manta.
Wa malim wene Manta.
Manta Manta Manta.
Manta Manta Manta.
Wa malim wene Manta.
Wa malim wene Manta.
Put your fists up. Put your fists up. Manta Manta Manta. Wa malim wene Manta. Manta Manta Manta. Wa malim wene Manta. We are greater than. We are greater than. We are greater than.
Fear.
All right, everyone. Thank you all for coming out. We really appreciate you all. Grab some food, enjoy yourself. This is how we come together to stand up for one another. Thank you again. God bless. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. And for the media, if you guys have any questions.
Trump is about to deport hundreds of Somali Americans right now. On November 21st, Trump announced via Truth Social that he's terminating TPS for Somalis in Minnesota. And the reason he's doing this is because he has accused the Minnesota Somali community of fraud and money laundering. According to the congressional data, around 705 of them being Somali-born. In his post, he says Somali gangs are terrorizing the people of that great state and billions of dollars are missing. Send them back to where they came. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar responding to Trump's post on Twitter saying, "I am a citizen and so are majority of Somalis in America. We are here to stay." Somalia's protective status currently runs through March 2026, Legal experts argue that Trump does not have legal authority to unilaterally revoke TPS designated by law, especially for a particular group in one state. Civil rights groups are calling that this is politically motivated and discriminatory, and courts are likely to step in. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Down, do you agree with Trump or do you disagree?
ICE is rampaging through Minnesota in what some are calling an attack.
Tonight, ICE
on
agents
an
in
entire
frigid
community.
Minneapolis as they surround this home, looking for a suspect charged with criminal conduct.
Nice
ICE
guy.
says that they tried to stop an undocumented immigrant who ran back inside his house. They've now returned with the technical team and a warrant.
And they say ICE doesn't have warrants.
Federal officers then going inside, making an arrest. Not their original target, but also undocumented, ICE says.
What was he doing in there?
Sworn to do is protect the country by removing illegal aliens.
Right, that's it.
The Department of Homeland
Yet
Security
we're being
says
told
they've
this is an
arrested
attack
undocumented
on
immigrants with
everyday
convictions.
Americans.
I grew up in a dictatorship.
Okay.
And I don't even remember ever witnessing anything like that. To have a democracy, a beacon of hope for the world to now be turned into one of the worst countries where the military are in our streets.
So America's the worst country in the world, according to her.
Without any regard for people's constitutional rights.
Worse
while
than a
our president
dictatorship.
spending millions of dollars propping himself up like a failed dictator with a military parade.
You've got to be kidding me.
It is really shocking, and it should be a wake-up call
For who?
for all Americans.
Why?
To say this is not the country we were born in. This is not the country we believe in. This is not the country our founding fathers imagined.
So our founding fathers imagined an open border and billion-dollar fraud scandals. Really?
That's called the great big Minnesota scam.
President Trump escalating his rhetoric against Somalia overnight.
We always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting.
Apparently America's worse if you listen to Representative
the
Omar.
large Somali population here is not the specific target, but the community is furious.
The mistakes of a few individuals can never be used to generalize or stereotype an entire community.
They've arrested undocumented immigrants with convictions including criminal, aggravated assault, and domestic violence. The operation comes after federal prosecutors earlier revealed they charged dozens of people in Minnesota's Somali community for allegedly stealing hundreds of millions of dollars in taxpayer money. What do you say to critics of ICE who say you don't always go after the worst of the worst?
I say that on top of the worst, that our job is to enforce the immigration laws. Every one of these individuals that we arrest has due process.
Yet this is some sort of dictatorship. You gotta be kidding me. Because folks like
Mohammed
this
Nur. He's
get
going to spend the
arrested.
next 10 years, though, in federal lockup after investigators say he took part in a $48 million COVID-19 pandemic scam. So this was part of a meal fraud scam, Trace. They spent hundreds of millions of dollars that were...
What's going on?
Sir, I have an immigration status.
Is this for immigration thing?
Yeah, I have an immigration status. No, you don't, sir. I do, sir.
We wouldn't be talking to you right now.
I do, sir.
Okay, sir, well, you know what? We're going to have to.
I do. No, he said he asked me if I...
I got it. Yeah. All right, ma'am, I'm going to have to. And they will verify what you're telling me.
No, I'll stay back, though. I do want to make sure he's safe, you know?
All good, thank you.
Yeah. Shit, y'all look like some immigration people. Shit, like y'all need to be deported. Y'all look like y'all need to be immigrated. What y'all is, some Mexicans?
Ilhan Omar is big mad. She's not talking with all that arrogance today. The largest welfare fraud scandal in all of America's history has happened in her district, Minnesota. So during that Democratic shutdown, the Republicans were working. Allegedly, the Somali community funneled fraudulent autism claims back to Somalia that goes into the accounts of El Shabaab. an Al-Qaeda terrorist group. So President Trump terminates the temporary migrant status for all Somalians. So let's talk about it. Allegedly, the Somalians found a way to exploit the HSS program of Minnesota. These funds were designated to autism, addicts, seniors, and those that needed help with housing. Word on the street, this program was ran loosely. Somali children are overly diagnosed with autism. They are enrolled in expensive social services programs. And then these inflated autism claims are submitted to Medicaid. I would say this is unbelievable, but this is happening in California as well. Within 4 years, the HSS program of Minnesota has increased from $3 million to $400 million.
Trump has now fiercely cracked down on Somalis in Minnesota.
Call 911! Call 911! They're doing kidnapping!
After the massive Somali fraud scheme in Minnesota, Trump has decided to remove the temporary protected status of Somalians in the US. And now there is nothing holding his administration back from deporting the people that should not be here. People like these gangbangers and P3DOs. People like the Somalis that are threatening to unalive the mother of the 12-year-old girl that got SA'd by this man. America is tired of being used and abused by people manipulating our system to support the country they left. America is tired of people coming into our country and trying to turn it into the hell they ran away from. Now, the Somali problem is not just in Minnesota. This is a Somali Maine representative talking about using taxpayer money to send back to Somalia. These are Somalians raising a Somali flag in an elementary school in Vermont. This is a Somali running for office in Columbus, Ohio, where Ohio apparently has the second largest Somali population in the US. That was in Pennsylvania, where this Somalian man is claiming Pennsylvania's highest point as Somalian territory. Meanwhile, we have another man saying that Minnesota and the US is there.
So a Somali gentleman was online with Tariq Nasheed discussing how we're not uniting with them and standing up for them. Us, you know, FBA, if that's what you want to call us, African Americans, Black people in America, and was, you know, kind of asking for a truce. I'm going to let you listen to the conversation, and then I have a little bit of a comment afterwards. So let's listen in.
The biggest fear is, as Black Americans are delineating, and America as a country is doing the same thing. They're coming after us. Donald Trump got elected. Immigrants are scared. So now Black Americans are doing their own thing. At the time, we're hoping that they would be standing up for us, you know, and being part of our coalition. But
yeah, and that's the problem.
We don't know what to do now.
Yeah, because we told people, they kept telling us, well, you FBS don't wet hide. You don't wet. We came over with $2 and we were this, and y'all need to learn from us. It got real bad. People got very arrogant, and even Jamaicans, they still do. They still tell us, oh, don't come to Jamaica. Oh, don't do this. You are entitled. And y'all were telling us all of this stuff about how hard you work and how lazy we were. And we said, okay, well, handle your business then. And now people don't like it.
And you know, can I say something? You know, I think that's why a lot of immigrants are running for office. There's a lot of Somalis in Minnesota, the New York mayor, because I think they're scared now since that, you know.
New York mayor is not Somali.
Of the current political system in America, maybe Black Americans are not as supportive anymore. They feel like they have to fight for them, so they have to have a presence, or else it's over for immigrants here.
Yeah, and that ain't working because they ain't getting elected. A lot of them are not getting elected like that. It's like Winston Sears, like your boy out there in Minnesota, whatever his name is, he got washed, so he ain't really working out like they work out. So hey, man, this is, you know, cats should really check themselves with the disrespect.
So how do we have a restart, man? Black Americans, we forget everything in the past. We started a new contract. We put the disputes and all this stuff to the past and have a fresh start. Respect each other, respect each other's cultures, work together where we can work together. Let's try to work on that. I'm ready for that.
Well, the thing is, man, it's going to have to start back in the homeland. It has to start there. Because a lot of people bring over the same tribalistic disposition that they had over there. They bring over here, they look at us as just another tribal group. And that's not going to work. We've been upholding global Black unity, and we've been pretty much doing it by our damn selves. So it's time for these other groups to start standing on business over in the homeland, making sure some of that tribal nonsense is stopped. And then people can come to the table and say, hey, let's get down and, you know, let's break bread.
The biggest fear is...
So, yeah. I agree with Tariq Nasheed. We tried for decades. I'm attaching in a comment here that I saw in the Mercurial Lover. post. She made a wonderful post. You should check it out. And there was a comment on there that really, really hit me and touched my heart. It was basically, I'm going to put it on the screen, but basically, it's really hurtful to see all these people come in to the country on the backs and on the bloodshed and tears of our ancestors. All of the hard work, all of the death, the suffering, the dogs, the hoses. We fought and fought and fought for civil rights and fought for them to have access to come into our country. And then they get here and they vote to deconstruct everything that we built and take all the rights that we fought for away from all of us. And then when they get into trouble, now they want us to go and put our bodies on the line to save them from themselves. But you'll see the comment on the screen. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. You know, whatever Trump is doing and saying is absolutely wrong. He should not say those things about those people. I don't know what the details are on these, you know, alleged crimes and frauds that he's claiming went on. I've done a little bit of cursory research, and it looks like there was a case that was people were convicted of fraud. But I mean, what does he have any room to talk about people committing fraud? How many other people in this country commit fraud? Singling them out as a whole group for what a couple people in their community did is wrong. But yeah, you can't really expect us to jump in and fight for you when you your community as a whole came together and decided that you're going to vote for this when we begged you not to, because we knew what it would mean for all of us. In any case, tell me what you think about it in the comments. Please share it and like and comment. Let's get everybody in on the discussion.
The Somali man who was crying and begging for Trump to give him his passport back is now on live begging black Americans to help him get back to America after his criminal behavior got him deported. He was then trying to throw slick shots.
Trying to get my word through. I'm all the way in Texas. What I'm gonna do from Texas, bro? Hey, thank you. Hey, Reese's showing love.
Right. That's why a lot of us need to start going to school, man. We know we understand one thing. The Embassy of America is based also in America as well. It's the headquarters.
Okay.
So like, you know, you can go down there.
Yeah, you need to get back to headquarters.
I used to, man. That's how they fly. I guess y'all got a lot of cows and horses over there.
Bro, what you mean? Bro, I'm in the crib. Bro, say there's some cows and horses. I'm in the crib. No, hey, back. I'm not gonna lie. The chat is moving fast, and I'm having a conversation with bro. I'm sorry, chat. I gotta stay on point. See what I'm saying? You taking me away from my people. These people showing love, bro.
My fault, man. I ain't got no beef.
Come on, bro.
My fault, man.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie.
They say needies can't be picky though. That's what I'm saying.
A cool little beat down on this battle though. A friendly beat down though. Friendly beat down, brother.
Wala ka niya kapten no hawa. Urti ka soka.
Hey, what language that was, twin?
Abdi, follow the live creator. Shit, man. Right now, you know, shit. They sent me back to Somalia. You know where Somalia is at?
They sent you back to who?
Somalia. You know Somalia, the Horn of Africa. Man,
my shit, you got deported, bro. You got deported for real? Chad. Hey, Chad. Somebody, hey. Hey, Wes.
Sahib.
AMP. Appreciate the rose, man. Thank you. Thank y'all for showing love, man.
You have to listen to it, my brother.
That man is moving with M23.
Let's go to the next level. Yes, he needs help. You see? Hey. Marco know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hey, my chat say, what part of Africa you in?
Shit, the Horn of Africa. The Brave Land.
The Brave Land?
Yeah, man. You know where the Navy sometimes was called the pirates. You know the Somali Navy?
No. I'm not
the ones that's protecting people, putting poison in our waters, you know, killing our fish. You know what I mean? Coming through our borderline for free.
Hey, appreciate that, Risa, Wes. AMP, appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, bro, nice to meet you, man. Good game, my guy. Respect.
Appreciate it, bro. Salute. Hey, I hope you make it out, P.
Yeah, inshallah, I want. Waraa adiga oo oynaysid Twitter ku jirta de marka maxaa.
I just recently received a video of a Somalian person calling in a Tyrese show, calling for a truce. Pretty much saying, hey, Tyrese, man, we want a truce with the FBA. We're being hit from all sides on this right now, man. And we think that would be good as time as ever to call a truce. First of all, you would call for a truce now when you are pretty much at a disadvantage. So that makes you wanting to call a truce disingenuous. And second of all, we are not concerned with what's going on right now being FBA. We have our own things that we are working on as a group, being Foundational Black Americans. We're not here to root for or against anyone. We're not. So calling for a truce is really irrelevant at this point. I mean, especially after all the videos that was posted of Somalians taking shots at FBA and pretty much reinforcing every negative stereotype ever known to Americans' history against us. So, truce? No, we're not calling a truce. We're not even concerned because it's not our problem. What part of that do y'all not understand? We were the ones warning everyone of what would happen, and no one listened. And instead of listening, you just took shots and tried to tell us what were going to happen to us when we were telling everyone there's nothing that can happen to us on the level of what's happening to all these other immigrants that are being shipped out. We can't go nowhere. We're here. We've been here. Now, mind you, we'll have our own set of issues with the racists that are here, but we've always had these problems with the racists that are here. It'll be just another day for us, but we ain't going nowhere. And for you, or for Somalians, I feel for those who are really good people that did not partake in any of the mudslinging and the negative comments towards FBA. For those, I pity. I feel for them. I do. But for those who are out here just talking reckless and being disrespectful and intentionally trying to ruffle our feathers, I don't have a feeling at all when it comes to y'all. I don't wish bad on you, but I'm not exactly wishing you pick the next 6 numbers on the Powerball neither. Just being honest with you. Peace and blessings.